I hope everyone is having a great day. I know I am. I was able to finish my wood floor installation in the Chevrolet Astro van. This is a 1997 Chevrolet Astro van, and it took a little bit of time. Basically, I had a leak. Just to recap, I know if everybody's been watching my other videos, they, heard about this, but there was a leak here in the window, and also I had an issue with the puddling that occurs when you're parking on the right side of the road. The water will elevate here and puddle up. And what I did here, I actually removed the window itself, and I completely scraped off all the former sealant, and then I went ahead and chipped away the paint from the body so the sealant wouldn't pull away from the paint, because on these old Chevys, that's the main issue, is that the paint chips and the sealant pulls apart because the paint chips with the sealant, pulling this paint away from the body, and then therefore you have a leak. So, and that also what occurred here. So I ended up putting a new strip here of foam, some very durable stuff. I got that from AutoZone. And then right here I used some butyl tape underneath this particular end cap, I don't know what to call this, but this particular piece of plastic, I used some butyl tape under here and ran it all along because the former was dried up and cracked, and also the paint was chipping off. So that prevented any more leaks from the bottom, also prevented any more leaks from the top, and wham bam boom. Ended up taking out the floor. Also, when you remove the floor, underneath the floor there's a half-inch piece of foam that I no longer have because it's solidified and saturated with water, and it was no longer worth keeping because it completely disintegrated. But there's some remnants of the foam. This is all sticky, not fun stuff to deal with. So I took the floor out because there's some slight rust stains or mineralization from the oxidized iron. And also this here is the wood floor that I got for free. I found it on the side of the road, and I installed it in the back of my Chevrolet Astro van. One other, if you want to watch my previous videos, you'll see where I used this 8 by 4 foot piece of 1/4 inch plywood, and in the back here you have ribs on the internal portion of the body, and some are elevated, and it's underneath this piece of wood floor paneling here. But to make it all level, I had to compensate for these ribs that exist. There's an elevated portion, then a depressed portion, then an elevated portion, then a depressed portion, and so on. And it's kind of arbitrarily placed throughout the bottom of the internal portion of the body here. And so I had to cut many different sizes, and these are some remnants of the former portions I used. And yeah, if you watch my previous videos, you'll see where I've done so with using the 8 by 4 foot 1/4 inch piece of plywood, and it's the least expensive route to go. I bought it from Lowe's for only the price of under $20. So basically all it cost me was $20 to repair the window. I had to use toluene, and also I had to use some sealant and some primer. So I used toluene, then I used primer, then I used the new sealant. When it's all said and done, that cost me about $50, $60, somewhere around there. And then the weather stripping I had laying around, but you can get it $20 from AutoZone. I had it from a former repair I did on my truck. And then the butyl tape itself, I got it from Pet Boys. It was a price of around $20 to $25. So I repaired my leak for approximately $100, more or less, and installed this wood floor. Spent $20 on the 8 by 4 foot 1/4 inch piece of plywood, and got the wood floor for free. So just give you a little tour here, so I'm not constantly talking, and just to kind of show you what I've done. It looks really nice, I think. Really happy with it. To give you a view from the back, I'll go around the other side. think it looks great. One other feature I really like is that I was able to place the wood floor underneath the side panels, and also right here I was able to push the wood floor and recess it underneath this side panel. I had to take off this side panel. I had to pull this one out to get the wood floor to go underneath. It took a lot of time. And then for the jack stowage, I did the same thing as well. I took a piece of wood flooring just to make it look really nice. The hardest part of the curves, I know everybody's probably aware of that, but I used these triangle portions. I know they don't look the best, but hey, they're gonna do the job for now. But this is the extent of my video. I really hope it aids anyone that's needing assistance with installing a wood floor in a Chevrolet Astro van. And also, I highly recommend making a tarp template of the wood floor, because it's not easy to pull this in and out to try to accommodate for some of these cuts. It just kind of expedited everything. But that's the extent of this video. I really hope it helps everyone, and please stay tuned in to my channel. I'm going to be making more videos. I have a bunch of gear I'm going to load in here, and you'll see once that comes along. And yeah, I'm going to keep making videos and really hope this helps everyone. Well, everyone, I hope you have a great day, and thank you for watching my video.